Hello all, my name is Particle, and today I will be introducing a series in which we will be doing a tiny project and evolving that into a simple RPG. We could also do an FPS, if that's more of a favorite, but traditionally I go with RPGs since those are more currently fun for me. We will be doing our game in the Panda3d engine. I'm currently learning that in my college course currently. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Eventually we will be going to Unity in that class, but right now as a series stands, I've only have the hindsight for Panda3d, so we'll be sticking for that for right now. Panda3d is an open source engine first made by Disney and then handed off to Carnegie Mellon University, and they are doing an actually excellent job of that. There's a whole community that helps and does a lot of stuff with it. Um, they update a lot of stuff, and they do a really good job with Panda3d so far. There's a lot of like different kind of shaders and rendering pipelines available. Like this looks really good. The stuff I've worked in with Panda3d so far doesn't look as good as this, but it'll get here once we put in shaders and pipelines if we get interested into doing that. That Carnegie Mellon's down here. So for the series, for right now, we'll be using Panda3d. My personal choice for a code editor is Visual Studio Code. You could use, I think, other Visual Studio or other code editors, IDEs, whatever, if you choose to do so. But for this video, for this series, I will be only using Visual Studio Code. So when you use Visual Studio Code, you will have the choice. It's not going to have Python installed. So what you're going to need to do is go into your extensions. Right here is up Files, your search, like your Control F does help search and replace. Here's your source control, run and debug, and your extensions. So before I installed Python, you'll have like a whole list of things possibly that you can download. But if you want, you just look up Python and you come up with a bunch of other stuff that pops up. So for the original Python, you want to look for something that has like 16 million downloads. Repository says Microsoft, put it in here itself so that you know you're getting actual Python itself. We will also be touching on a little bit of 3D modeling and animating. For those that don't want to 3D model or 3D animate, I will be putting sources in the code in the description for that. We'll be doing our work in Autodesk Maya. I'm currently getting that for free through school right now. I'm also taking a class that is a 3D modeling class using Maya, and that's industry standard. So we're being taught that, so we know how to use that. My personal 3D modeler and animator is Blender. I think Blender is a lot better than Maya so far. And if you're interested in using Blender, it's also on Steam. It's right here. People have made bundles on here. And for Blender, like if you download Blender on here also, you'll also have the choice to log your hours in Steam so you know how long you've been using it, how long you're in it, and all that good stuff. So I think that's really fun. So since we're going to use Panda, let's go and install it. I have it installed already. You can choose different version. I'm not sure if there's different ones for Mac and Linux. Oh yeah, it's right here. So you can go into Panda and install that. I will put Panda3d, Visual Studio Code, Maya if you want to use it. If you don't have a student account, it's gonna cost something, or if you know some other way to get into it for free, I guess that's on you. But I would rather use Blender since it's free. So since we're downloading this, let's go ahead and download the installer. So then while that's downloading, we'll go ahead and download Visual Studio Code, release the installers, also on Mac, Linux. So that's downloading. I won't be touching the install for this, and I will not be touching the install for Blender. So for the install for Panda3d, I have both of those installed already. So you're going to go through here, read the terms and conditions, or in this case a license agreement, hit agree, your download path. So for this, for all that's recommended, I click on every single thing. Since we're not touching on C++, you don't have to include it. You can not use that if you want. I would include the sample programs because we're going to take a look at that, and Panda3d, and all this stuff. This is when I download on my different machines. This is what I usually download on. I've already installed it, so I'm not going to install it. Oh. So we're going to go through, we're going to read the license agreement. Add to path. Make sure you add to path, please. If you cannot, you're either on a station that doesn't have administrator privileges, or you're on a machine that's like out of school or something that still has like administrative privileges that you can't have. So we want to make sure you have to add a path for that, and I'll find a way to get around that here in a second. So like I said, I've already installed it, so I'm not going to install it. Okay, so back into Visual Studio. It's going to show up the welcome. I haven't fixed that yet. So back into Visual Studio, we're going to open a once we get to the path problems for finding stuff, we'll get to that. But I just wanted to let you guys know that we're starting that series, and I look forward to doing the series with you.